This is Jenny Fitch from First Paris in Cambridge, and I'm really excited to show you how to make a lotus flower using the paper folding technique called origami. This is part of our invitation to the entire congregation to bring a flower to our live stream service this coming Sunday, June 14th. There's lots of ways that you could bring a flower. If you think making a flower is a cool idea, then that's great, and I'm happy to show you. I will also have these instructions available in a Word document, and I'm trying to follow along with that as I go to make sure that I use the same language for each step. So there's two parts to creating the lotus flower. The first is a base called a blintz base, and to do that, you start with your paper. I'm using a really big piece so that you can see what I'm doing. You can use you could use traditional origami paper that is 6 inches by 6 inches or 15 centimeters square, or really any kind of paper that is in a square shape. Okay, so the first thing that we do is, if you're using pattern paper, turn it over so that's pattern side down and the blank side up. We're going to create guidelines using triangle folds. So to do that, you start with the top corner. You start with corner on one side and fold it over to the opposite corner. So you can get those corners to match up and hold them in place. And then to make the fold, I like to use my fingers to start, but then I have a little letter opener here that helps me make really crisp and firm creases. So that first triangle fold, after you have that, you open it and you rotate and you do it again. This time you can use the crease that you already created as a guideline. So match up those corners there. And a really strong crease in both directions. Okay, so when we unfold it, we have a square piece of paper with 2 diagonal folds that intersect perfectly in the middle. So then what we do is we fold our corners into the middle. You can use the fold as a guideline. Third. And then my last one. Okay, that is the blintz fold. That is the end of part 1. To make the actual lotus blossom, you start with this blintz just as it is. And again, you fold corners into the center. And my hands are in the way. It can be hard to see what I'm doing. This is my last corner on this step. Great. Then we flip it over so that you see the smooth side of the pattern paper with the crease lines. And you need those crease lines because, yes, we're going to fold corners into the center again. So now you may find that this action is starting to feel familiar, but the paper is harder to work with, and that's just because there's more and more layers there. This is when you really might find that your folding tool will help you out. can use a ruler or a letter opener like I have, or you can just use your hands. Okay, this is my last one. Okay, now it's time to make the feet. To do that, you take each of the quadrants and open them out almost, but not quite. Fold a little ridge. And then continue to bring the point out. So I'm going to show you that again because we're going to do it for all 4 quadrants. So the point goes out almost, but not quite. Make a little ridge and then fold and crease. Okay, here is my 3rd one. Almost, but not quite. Make a little ridge and continue the fold and get, oops, straight lines. Straight lines are the goal, but we don't have to be perfect. And here's my last one. Great. So it looks like this. We're going to flip it again. And now it's time to open up the lotus petals. So we're going to start with the outer petals. So all those corners that are in the center, you're folding them back out. There's my 3rd. And then here's my last one, the outer. And then you fold the inner petals. Fold them back out. I'm not using my tool for this part because I actually want the paper to kind of stick up into the air. I don't want it to lie super flat. Alright, so there we go. There is our paper lotus flower. It has a nice little base on it, so you can sort of like press those feet down to make that base a little stronger. This is what I will be bringing on Sunday to our flower communion. I hope you enjoyed this exercise, and I really hope to see you on Sunday. Thanks very much. Bye.